Well, hey there.
Hi.
Welcome back
Yeah.
to another episode of Under the Influence Podcast.
It's episode 200.
It is episode 200.
And this episode 200.
200 times we done sit here and recorded and talked our shit.
That's which is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Which is what we're going to do.
That's what we're going to do. 200.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We was going to have like a party, but life.
Life happens.
Life. How you doing tonight, brother? Oh, well, as always, I'm Big Cass.
I'm that guy PM.
and we here. We in this thing. How you doing tonight, brother?
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Me
just
too.
all right.
Likewise. I can't complain, man. Can't nobody fucking listening, no way. Ain't nobody listening, no way.
Hell no.
I'm sorry for the delay, y'all. I know it's been a couple. I've received a few texts. Where's the pod? Sorry.
Sorry, Eugene.
A few other people too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, sorry, you other people too.
Man, I'm about to talk about you right now so that you can know.
Who?
So the last weekend,
Yeah.
it was Melvin's birthday.
Okay.
At the party. It's also Che's birthday.
Okay.
So when I got done with Melvin, I went to Che's. Che met them at Bubba's. I met Che at Bubba's. I get into Bubba's, and you probably know him, Light Skin George and Ray Leon and
I don't know, really. Yeah.
Did you know Light Skin George? We just went to Warren.
George Martin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all there.
Yeah.
So my nigga Joe was with him. Hollywood. I ain't seen Hollywood in.
You dark skin?
No, light skin. He used to have braids and shit. Drove a Lexus. Called Hollywood Joe, pretty boy type nigga. He ain't go to school with everybody, but he used to be with Danny and them. But I ain't seen Joe in years, honestly. Nigga, I'm talking to this nigga, and this nigga's talking to me about my life, like we talked yesterday. And I'm like, Joe, what the fuck are you got going on? He was like, oh man, you know, I don't be around, but I keep tabs on everybody I give a fuck about. This nigga pulled out a picture of me and Melvin at the car show. Y'all was at the car show last weekend. I seen and then he said some shit. He was like, and he said some shit from the pod. And I said, what he said? I watch it every week, brother. He said, I said, Joe.
That's what's up.
He was talking to me, and I'm like, nigga, how do you know this? So what's up, Joe?
What's up? That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, I received a few, which is always good, but I received a few. I'm gonna forget the gym. He was like, man, what's going on? What's up with the pod? I said, man, we had to take a week off. Maybe be back. He said, I took a couple of them, H. I said, man, life, bro.
Yeah, it's been this year.
Like this year has been a motherfucking doozy, nigga.
Boy.
2025 was not my year. I hope 26 is a little better, but
Boy, it's getting better.
Man.
For the last part of this year so far, but it ain't over with.
No. All right, well, to kick things off, you got any RIPs?
Just the one lady, Jane Goodall.
Who's that?
The lady that was did all the research with the primates and I want to say gorillas too.
I know that
She
name.
was like 91, I want to say.
Okay.
They said she passed yesterday or the day before.
Okay.
Sometime this week, I know that for sure. But it was sometimes like recent to today.
I got one. Well, rest in peace to her. Jane, what was it?
Goodall.
Jane Goodall. Rest in peace, Jane Goodall. Rest in peace to Ashada Shakur.
Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah, she passed. 78 years old in Cuba.
Now that was is she Tupac's aunt or?
He always referred to her as aunt.
Okay.
But I think it was more of a his mother was a Black Panther.
Right, like the group.
I think it was more like a sisterhood.
Right.
And then they adopted the same last name as a lot of Muslims, do. But she if anybody doesn't know her story, like I said, well, first of all, she's Shada Shakur, a Black liberation icon who escaped U.S. custody and dies at 78 in Cuba. They tried to they pinned a murder on her that she ain't had nothing to do with. When they was in the process of taking down
the Black Panthers.
The Black Panthers. And Somehow she escaped custody or got away in between sentencing or something like that, and and Cuba offered her asylum. That's how she ended up in Cuba. Cuba was like, "Now we know that they lying about everything they saying. Come over here. We will not extradite you." So that's why she been in Cuba all this time.
That's what's up.
So yeah, Ashada Shakur, a powerful symbol of black liberation and long-standing figure of controversy in American history, has died at 78 in Cuba. According to Cuban news outlet, her death was attributed to advanced age. She just died of old age. Born Joanne Deborah Bryan in Queens, New York, Shakur came of age during the 60s civil rights movement. Her political journey began with the Black Panther Party before she joined the Black Liberation Army, which advocated for armed resistance against systemic racism. She became a national figure in 1973 after a New Jersey Turnpike shootout that left State Trooper Werner Foster and BLA member Zahid Malik Shakur dead. Sada was wounded, arrested, and later convicted of Foster's murder, though she consistently maintained her innocence. And in the process of all that, she fled to whatchamacallit. And it was, and I'm glad she went on ahead and peacefully transitioned, because this administration that's in there now had got to talking about trying to go get her again.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And the funny part is, she ain't even know. She probably ain't even turned down.
Oh.
When they got to talking about coming to getting her again.
Yeah.
She probably over there.
Machiavelli.
She probably went wherever Tupac got.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Shit, I would.
And she was just running around healthy. And then they got to talking about coming to pick her up. They was like, she did.
She was eating the mofongo.
So if that is what happened, rest in peace. And if that ain't what happened, rest in peace to that particular identity.
Rest in peace, man. Shit, like I said, I don't got too many currents because we were supposed to have more people.
I got some currents, so
You
sorry.
know what I'm saying? But I got some weird shit.
What's up?
They call it Wu-Tang.
Dang.
Teens peed in a hot pot, and their parents must pay $300K to the Chinese courts.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Was they over there? Are they from over there, or was they over there bullshitting?
I think they're over there.
Okay.
Yeah, matter of fact, that's why it's called Wu-Tang. You're about to see. It says a pair of teenagers who filmed themselves peeing. This happened in Hong Kong. Into a hot pot broth have been ordered, along with their parents, to apologize and pay more than $300,000 of Chinese money to the courts. The 17-year-olds, whose last names are Wu and Tang, took turns to stand on a table and urinated into the broth in a private dining room at a branch of the Haidi Lao chain restaurant in the city of Shanghai.
Wow.
Says one of the pair then proceeded to post a video showing their intentional act of the urination on social media, despite being fully aware of potential negative impact. It says after the post went viral, the restaurant apologized about the incident and assured customers that all utensils at the restaurant had been destroyed and replaced.
Oh my Lord.
Which is what you got to do in that situation.
Yeah.
The company also refunded more than 4,000 affected dine-in orders and gave each customer extra compensation worth 10 times their original payment. It says in March, 2 catering companies likely linked to the same restaurant sued Tang, Wu, and their parents, demanding a public apology of more than 23 million won, which is $3 million, and damages for business losses, reputational harm, and other related costs. So the court ruled that the restaurant full refunds to the affected customers were reasonable and directly related to the incident involving the teenagers, but it said that the tenfold compensation lacked legal causation or causation. Yeah, causation was deemed a voluntary business decision. Damn. So they can't even get restitution for that, huh?
Damn.
The judgment also ruled that the teenagers and their parents should issue apologies, which we've heard over and over, and in designated newspapers to the catering company, and the parents would bear financial liability for their actions. Says the court ruling shows that the parents will risk heavy penalties if they fail to supervise the kids. And that's it pretty much, because as they start talking about other shit.
And maybe you talk about the utensils. It was, YouTube, TikTok, rabbit hole type shit. And, they always be on there having the gender wars.
Yeah.
Which I'd be sick of hearing, but some of it be funny. And the man was on there talking to the woman, and he was, they were talking about body count. And she was saying, like, men shouldn't care about a woman's body count, blah, 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 blah. And he was telling her, he said, that's just something y'all say to make yourselves feel better about the shit y'all did. He said, because the thing is, in a man, you value his ability to lead, his ability to protect, his financial security, these are the things you value in a man. He said, what the man tends to value in a woman is her ability to be a wife, her level of purity, da-da-da-da-da-da. He said, so these are all things that we value. He said, when you talk about what you value, we don't discredit you. I know I'm supposed to have money. I know I'm supposed to pay bills. I know I'm supposed to take care of certain things.
Right.
He said, but we tell y'all shouldn't be whore bags. Y'all tell us we suckers for wanting to know your body count.
Right.
And she was like, well, it's so long ago, boom, 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 boom. He said, all right. He said, imagine I had a spoon. And for years, I shoveled shit with this spoon. Years I shoveled shit with this spoon. He said, and one day you come over to my house. He said, I'm not you. I haven't shoveled shit with this spoon in 4 years now. And I've washed it. I've boiled it. I've sanitized it to the best of anyone's ability. But right before you go to eat the soup I gave you, I said, hey, by the way, about 4 years ago I used to shovel shit with that spoon. He said, are you still going to eat this with that spoon? She said, no. He said, that's why I don't want that pussy.
That's the truth.
I said, well, more power to you, buddy.
It's the truth.
I understand him, though.
That's what I'm saying. I understand it.
Yeah, I get
100%. I understand it.
I get it. You just made me think about that. We talk about they had to throw away all the utensils and shit.
Hell yeah. That shit's nasty, dog. And then I don't get what the intentional recording shit is. It's like,
let's go viral.
I can see you just peed in a cup and then poured it in there and then said, oh, let's see back and see who eats this. But nah, y'all got to stand over the shit.
Ain't trying to go viral. Everything right now is a
viral effect.
That's the day and age we live in, man. Motherfuckers record themselves breaking laws, then wonder why they in jail.
Or be somewhere else in a different state talking about, well, in Oklahoma, you can they won't lock you up if it's under $1,000. Well, you're not in Oklahoma. Stupid motherfucker. You got
to adhere to the laws of this particular land. That's why when you said that about them peeing in that thing, I was hoping it wasn't no dumbass tourist that went over there.
Yeah.
Like that one boy that got jammed up for spray painting or whatever he was doing.
Talking about Singapore?
Remember him? And they ended up lashing him with the cane and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, it's just spray paint. Well, over here it's not.
And he was skateboarding and spitting on the ground.
Over here it's not. Like I've always been taught ignorance of the law is an excuse. And I know I've spoken about that on here before. When I was in my street nigga days, bro, I used to study law. I'd study case law. I'd watch crime documentaries. I would actually be in the law books.
It's part of the game that you in.
Man, I told my one guy, I said, bro, if I was a boxer, ain't I supposed to study my opponent?
Yeah.
Or am I just supposed to show up to the fight and hope I throw the best punches? He was like, nah, you're supposed to study. Nigga, in this particular field, them is the opponent.
Yeah.
I need to know that if I lock the motherfucking armrest, they got to get a warrant to get into it.
Yes, sir.
Or the glove department. Or, you know what I'm saying? I need to know these things.
Yep.
I need to know that you can't ask me for my ID unless you suspect me of a crime. You can't just sit and stop it for a state. I need to know those things.
Right.
Yeah, motherfucker, oh man, I don't know. That's why you niggas be going down to them confession rooms telling on your goddamn selves. First thing you learn is tell them motherfuckers you need a lawyer, bro. There's nothing you can say that can get you out of this situation if they got you in the interrogation room. You can only talk your way into it. If they got you in the interrogation room, that means they don't have enough evidence for them to do what they need to do. And they about to find it in your goofy ass.
They about to wear you down.
Ask for a lawyer.
Until you say something that's incriminating or You just take yourself all the way out just because of your lack
I was down that
of being
motherfucker one
quiet.
time, man. I had to ask for that lawyer. Yeah, we'll get you a lawyer in a second. He asked me another question. I said, bro, you can keep asking me anything you want to ask me. I said, but you and I both know nothing said after the statement I made a couple minutes ago is admissible.
Right.
But I've asked for a lawyer and you're not giving me my lawyer. So you haven't given my phone call, you haven't given my lawyer. We can talk to the motherfucking Sawders Blue. But right now, when I ask for a lawyer, anything after that is not admissible.
Exactly.
He's looking at me all crazy. I said, not to mention the traffic stop that you got me on to even get me in here ain't justified either. I said, man, my lawyer about to have a time with y'all, bro. They looking at me all stupid.
Hoping that you give in
Mm-hmm.
or that you lying.
Yep, nigga, tell them niggas. One time I was in there, motherfucker, I just kept telling buddy to suck my dick, give me my lawyer, but they whooped my ass. They eventually just let me out. Doe came and picked me up. It was like classic weekend or expo. It was still warm outside, so it had to be expo weekend. And that nigga picked me up and beat me, nigga. I was fucked up. Shirt had coffee stains and Kool-Aid and pop all over. They were just throwing drinks on me and whooping my ass.
That's crazy.
Speaking of jail and shit, they sentenced the diddler today.
I saw that. How long did he get? Is that Adebisi? It is Adebisi.
Yeah, that's out of BC.
I don't know that man's real name for shit.
His name is out of BC. I wouldn't give a damn how many characters he plays. And he's a good actor, and he does a good job at everything he's in, but his name is out of BC. But they gave him 50 months, which is a little over 4 years.
Yeah, close to 5 years.
Yeah. And I don't know.
Is that 4 years, 2 months?
Yeah, I don't know the particulars on how they're going to break it down. I don't know if it's 50 months steady jail time or if he's, with him being a first-time offender, typically he would be eligible for
Home monitoring or something?
Well, at some point in time, you know, they'll circumvent your sentence to work release or a halfway house or home monitoring after a certain amount of time.
Where they holding him at?
He's in federal. He's
Like where at though? In New York?
I think he's in New York right now. Because I don't know where exactly they'd have him go do his time at. Because he's not in. Because you know the feds usually tend to ship you. The feds tend to ship you far away from where you're at.
Yeah.
Because they don't want you to have a bunch of like immediate contact to the outside world.
Right.
And that's why when Gucci got his time in Atlanta, he did it in Terre Haute.
Yeah.
Here in Indiana. That's what they even here. If you get jammed up with the feds here,
They send you down south.
Louisville. The federal holding tank is in Louisville.
Okay.
And then once you
I knew it was south. I didn't know it was that
well,
close.
no, that's just the holding joint.
Okay.
And then once you've been convicted, they send you south.
Okay.
Yeah, they tend to
Well, I
want to
do
keep
know
you.
on Wednesdays and Thursdays they get chicken, and on Fridays they get fish.
Yep.
I know that from watching the mayor.
With him, but see, that's why I was like, I don't know what they're gonna do with his time. He's got a year credit. In the feds is 85%, so he probably end up doing somewhere because you got a year credit time, a little over a year actually, right around like 13 months. So 13 out of the 50 is already in the books.
But what did they get him for?
Prostitution.
Is that the only thing that stuck?
Yeah.
And how come that stuck over everything
They
else?
couldn't prove it. They just,
But they could prove prostitution because what, there was logs or what?
I guess they had witnesses. I guess some of them. I guess
I'm just,
even-
I
yeah.
don't really know, so
Yeah,
I didn't
they-
really dig deep into the diddler.
Yeah, they couldn't confirm the rest of that shit, and that's why I was saying when they got egg on their face, man. They was trying to give him, the prosecutor wanted the judge to give him 11 years, because the max was like 2 to 11, 2 to 12 or some shit on the charge they got convicted of.
Okay.
They were trying to get the max amount of like 11. He was trying to get go home.
Yeah.
Of course, but he ended up meeting him in the middle of like a 4-piece. Of course, I'm sure he'll be appealing through the whole process. But yeah, he's got a year in the books. He'll probably do something more like, actually do, if he doesn't appeal it and get something shaken, he'll probably really do like around like 2 years in jail. 2 more years. somewhere similar to that. Unless, like I said, I don't know how the feds work with the first time offense, but like state law, when you're a first time offender, there's usually like a lot of different things that you don't have to technically go to jail to do your time.
Right.
Or even if you do go to jail to do your time, you get to come home and because sometimes they'll have like reentry programs. Like a motherfucker will have like the last year or so they charge. They'll go do 6 months of work release. Then they'll do 6 months on home detention, and then some niggas just stay in the joint the whole time. So, but I'm sure he's not gonna. I'm sure they're gonna exhaust every avenue they can to get him. But with all that being said, I know he's not. I know they're not happy that he didn't come home, but I know he's happy he didn't get that 11 that the prosecutor was asking for.
That much time for anybody.
Yeah, so.
No, he was having a good time.
Yeah, man. They put being nasty on trial
with adults, consenting adults.
Yeah, because that was my thing with the Diddy situation. Because initially, they had reported that there was some kids involved.
Then that's when I was just like, yeah.
And I was like, nigga, that's disgusting. I hope they bury you under the jail. But once everything started coming out, and they was just like, nah, ain't no kids. The nigga was fucking consenting adults. Then what the fuck are we here for?
We ain't here for nothing. Niggas is just nasty.
Yeah, what are we here for? Let niggas be nasty in peace. Now, and that's the crazy part, that maybe it was the statute of limitations, because they didn't even charge him, like the Cassie video with him whooping her ass. Mm-hmm. He was flat out guilty of that. They didn't even charge him for like domestic abuse and nothing like that. They was charging him on RICO, sex trafficking, and some other shit. And they couldn't make that stick because it didn't make no sense.
Right.
But they got him on the prostitution because he bought some pussy. he paid some escorts. He did some, you know what I'm saying? But he'll be all right. I'm sure.
Yeah, he'll be okay. He just got to take his medicine.
Yeah.
Or say he's gonna cheek it, but
Yeah.
He might take that.
He might boof it. He might boof it.
He's gonna have butt housers.
But yeah, the dealer got his motherfucking sentence in the day, man. So now that like I said, I'm sure there'll be some appeals and shit because he got too much money not to appeal, nigga. Regular niggas appeal. Because I'm sure they won't. But the thing about appealing, once you appeal, if the appeal is accepted, you can get bail. You can petition to get bond. Remember, that's how Buddy was on the streets when they thought he was in jail all them years. Remember the nigga
the dude turned his life
around?
Never got a ticket, got in any trouble.
But that's how he was out. He got convicted. He appealed. They allowed him to bond out while the appeal was going on.
And they fucked up the paperwork.
And then he lost the appeal. So when he lost the appeal, they were supposed to pick him up and send him to do his time.
Yeah.
Never came and got him.
Yeah, because of some clerical paperwork.
Yeah, they didn't realize they didn't have that nigga until they went to release him 10 years later.
Yeah.
13 years later, some shit.
The judge was like, you know what? Fuck it. You're good.
He waived that shit. I think Buddy ended up going to sit in the county for like a month and a half while waiting to go to court. And when he went to the judge was like, look, man, go on back home and keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah. Shit.
So that's it on that, man.
You got I only got one more.
Oh, I got a few. I got some talking points, brother. You want me to keep running?
Yeah.
I'll keep running.
Mine ain't all that great.
I'll keep running, man. So Bad Bunny.
Bad
Bunny.
Monaco.
Bad Bunny is in the Super Bowl and the whites are in the uproar.
Motherfuckers all over that shit. How's he gonna do a Super Bowl and just do it in all Spanish? How? And he didn't even do any of his concerts in the U.S.
Yeah,
at all.
He did that as a protest.
Yeah, to Trump.
Yeah, and they said he brought like, I don't want to lie, but like $3 billion something dollars in revenue to Puerto Rico while he was doing his concerts.
Shit, that's good.
Because he sold them shits out every night. He was in the stadium and motherfuckers was flying in to see him.
Which is good.
That's what the one lady was.
It's good for Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
So they just got hit with a hurricane. Not just hit, but it was been a minute, but still.
It was a white lady on what's that dumbass girl show? Tommy Lauren, the little racist pretty white girl. I think she just say a lot of shit because she get paid to say it. But she asked the one white lady, she's like, "Well, how you feel about Bad Bunny?" Blah, blah blah. She was like, "I don't particularly know who Bad Bunny is, but I did a little research and it seems like he's very popular. So it makes sense. He seems like he's a good American artist." She said he's not American. She said Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. Yeah. He's American.
Right.
Because that's what all the people on TikTok, we're going to have ICE there. He's American.
And he's visiting. It's not like he's staying.
And they so mad about that shit, bro. And that shit's just hilarious to me.
I love it.
Me too.
It's diversity at its finest. And we need some shit like that. We need more different shit. Next year, bring BTS.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
I'll tell you what I've been watching just on TikTok laughing. Because, when T Daddy got elected this last time, like, we've said it on here. We don't even talk about Buddy often. Most black people just decided we were just going to chill out. This is over. We're just going to ride away for the next 4 years. We ain't got nothing to... And if you pay any attention to the other side, the right wingers or whatever they are, they've been doing stuff to try and aggravate.
Yeah.
Hoping that we would do
and it ain't working.
Hoping that we do the George Floyd thing. Like they was banking on niggas being in the streets tearing up shit so they could make us look bad all year, and we ain't gave them that. So they're in a complete disarray, bro. They don't even have a game plan.
They was getting mad at us for not supporting their immigration.
Yeah.
My thing is, and like every other black person says, y'all started talking about us when y'all got here.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers came in and started saying, "Oh, y'all lazy, this, that, the other. You need to do this, you need to do that." But y'all came in here getting money, getting apartments, getting all type of assistance that we aren't getting. And I understand that it's a contract between whatever government organizations it is to y'all's. I get that, but we not coming out for y'all mess.
Hey, them motherfuckers. Every time they be on there trying to rile people up, motherfuckers be on there like, "Man, we told y'all we are resting right now. Yeah, we chilling, bro. I can't get in an uproar about this." And now,
my fight.
And the crazy part is watching the white folks get all mad about the stuff the dude doing with like the dropping the National Guard and all that in DC and all that other, and they like, "Oh, they been doing that to us. This ain't nothing new. Y'all get a taste of it because we ain't talking about it, so it's affecting y'all
all the way."
And now, hey man, watching that shit, I've never seen so much white on white internet beefing in my life because the left and the right but they're going at each other, and they keep like, where are the black nigga? We are over here chilling, man. Y'all do what y'all gonna do.
We doing what y'all did for the longest.
You're chilling.
Now we gonna watch y'all argue and fuss and fight. So we got enough going on in our own community.
The one lady told dude what I always say. She said, "Listen," there was a little panel and they was talking. She said, "Listen, one thing black people gonna do is survive. We've always done it. We do it through every." She said the thing is, which is what I've always said. The thing is, most of the time, no matter who's in office, shit's usually about the same for us.
It's always the same for us. It ain't usually. It's always.
Yeah. She said, so one thing we're going to do is survive. She said, so right now we choose not even. She was like, you taking it as we not doing nothing. She was like, our silence on all this shit is a protest. Yeah, y'all figure it out.
We learned from the pandemic.
Yeah.
Everybody learned from the pandemic, and I'm glad we got to see that. But everybody learned.
She said our presence is being felt in other ways. She said, you see what we did to Target? So you see what just happened to Disney when they tried to get Buddy off the air and niggas unsubscribed from. You see what happened? So we figured out what bothers y'all, and it ain't going in the streets.
Yeah. We also figured out that going in the streets don't help nothing.
I've been saying it for years.
Yeah, you see yelling at the wall.
Yelling at the wall, throwing rocks at the building. Nigga, if I'm in the house and these windows won't break, nigga, I don't care how many people out there hooting and hollering.
Y'all go ahead and hoot and
But
holler.
if you
all
can
y'all
figure
want
out how to cut off this electricity and fuck up my water in here, now I gotta come outside.
Nigga, did you see what they did? I think it's Nepal. They ran all the government officials up out of their mansions and shit.
No, I know they over there beefing.
Yeah, they wasn't just hooting and hollering.
I know they wasn't. I know they over there.
I believe it was over TikTok.
You want to know the funny thing? How I found out about what's going on over in Nepal? There's this white guy. I don't know if you've ever seen him. Older white man. His page is like Dying with Dave. He's just somebody's granddaddy, bro. Yeah. He's in Texas somewhere. He's just somebody's granddaddy.
He pops up every now and again.
Who hopped up one day
FYP
and decided he was gonna start trying other ethnicities' food.
Okay.
And he goes in with the purest intentions, bro. It's beautiful. He's just an older white man. He'll walk into an Ethiopian restaurant and he'll go, "Hey, I'm a first timer. What would you recommend as y'all best meal? I have no idea what I want here." And they'll give it, and he just honestly rate shit. And so then motherfuckers be in the comments like, "You gotta try such and such, you gotta try such and such." And he went to a Nepali, whatever,
Nepalese
restaurant. Yeah. And somebody in the comments was like, "It's kind of funny you go there right now with what's going on in the climate over there." And he was like, "I'm uninformed." He said in the comments, like, "I'm uninformed of what's going on. I'm sorry. That's not the point of this video."
Right.
Boom, boom, boom. Somebody just recommended the food. I found.
I'm going to eat food.
Yeah. So I looked at what was going on over there from that comment, and nigga, it's going down.
It's going down. I tell you, they had to.
They playing no games.
Nigga, they had to bring in helicopters with the ladder, not even the regular rescue shit. They had to leave these niggas on, pick them up on the ladder, and while they watching their homes get burnt down.
They not playing no games.
And it was after they gave them what they wanted. And they said, "Oh no, we not done.
Yeah,
we're making sure this shit ain't gonna happen again."
But on some real shit.
And that's happening over in France too.
On some real shit though, bro. Like, I hate to say it, but like that's the way it's gotta be.
It has to be. Because if you don't put your foot down, and you don't get the foot off of your neck, then we're going to all end up being some type of fucking slaves.
I say it all the time, bro. If the power of racism wasn't so strong, if rednecks and hillbillies realized how much they got in common with niggas in the projects and came together and realized that the real problem is the motherfuckers up, the 1%ers that's got their foot on everybody's neck.
And that's one reason why I kind of marvel the 1%ers.
Oh, they good. I've been saying for years they play the long game, bro.
That's some good shit.
They nigga the trickery.
Yeah, to make you believe that you better and I'm worse,
and
then
we
I
in
believe
the same,
that I'm better and you're worse. Now we got a conflict of interest,
and
we're
in the
always,
same boat.
And we in the same boat.
Both getting fucked over.
Getting fucked over and fucked out.
Yeah.
But we don't realize that because we're so busy trying to fight for territory and money and pride.
And they sit up in the castle and laugh.
Yeah, laugh at us. Look what we did to them today. Did you cut those food stamps? Yeah. Cut all those food stamps.
Yeah.
So they got to get healthy food now. Let's see what happens to the fat fucks. Yeah, let's see what happens. Now you see motherfuckers all mad and shit talking about, we can't get no juice. We can't get no snacks. What are we supposed to do? Pay real money for them motherfuckers. Or go home and start baking. I thought we was hustlers and providers and creators. Well, that's just free money to get your shit up off the ground now. From scratch.
Listen.
Thought we like getting shit out the mud.
Listen.
He came home. Where's his mud at? I thought he said he had some mud.
Listen, bro. You know motherfuckers be, but you know in all aspects, man, we got the, and that always baffles me when the white folks get talking about niggas on food stamps when they the majority.
Come on, man.
They the vast majority.
Told you what they did. They set that agent lady out there. Cause I see her on all type of TikToks. She's all type of shit. Allegedly her son was the one that blew out the boy's birthday candles at the Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay.
And you know what I'm talking about? She's the one that they had caught by the police officer dumping out all them
Dumping
pops.
the pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about it took away my food stamps. It took away my. But what's that shit? The child care for when they go to daycare. Yeah, they took away that. I'm like, nah, bitch. Now your son out here blowing out candles. Now you an agent.
Yeah,
You supposed to do that,
bro. I think all this shit is a setup.
Oh yeah,
All of it.
especially them EBT halls.
Yeah.
So y'all bragging about buying a whole bunch of junk. That's what it was supposed to make you do. You supposed to run out here and jump and get that shit. I say, because these motherfucking hostess and little Debbie's, they getting out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, how much? The little powdered donuts, the little 6 of them used to be 99 cents. I went and tried to get one of the niggas said $2.99. I said, for what? He said these donuts. I said you can have them back.
You know the funny thing, I don't usually partake in them type of snacks too often, but one day, I don't know. I had a yearning for a honey bun.
Oh yeah.
And honey bun used to be 50 cents. No, I was at the gas station. You know the single joints.
Oh yeah.
You know it used to be 50 cents or some shit like that. Nigga, that motherfucker was like $2.
$2.49.
Bro, I went over there and looked at them honey bun. I said, "Oh, I ain't never in my life wanted a honey bun this bad."
Yeah. Not that bad, bro.
That ain't even my thing.
That's
like,
why I asked you to get a big back one.
No, the real big ones with the white icing on them and shit. I ain't, but see, that ain't my thing. Like for real, I was just having like one of them nostalgic moments.
And that's how it was with me. I wanted some powdered donuts. I don't eat them motherfuckers because I don't like the way they dry my mouth out. But I wanted some, and I had some orange juice. And that shit, orange juice, well, that's always been fucking inflated.
Yeah.
Or any type of juice that you get is inflated unless you get to drink.
Yeah, I was having a motherfucking flashback moment from when I was a kid because I used to go to John Marshall. I used to walk to school, and in the morning I go in that gas station. I get 2 packs of the 50-cent Winter Fresh gum.
Yeah.
I get 2 packs of the Winter Fresh gum.
No, they were 25 cents.
25 cents.
That's why it was 50 cents.
Yeah.
You got 2 of them.
2 packs of the Winter Fresh gum. I get like 2 honey buns and 2 Star Crunch.
Oh, nigga.
And a couple bags of chips because I never ate school lunch. So I just have them in my bag and I pull it out and snack throughout the day. And then I play football. So I made sure I had some for after practice. Because I ain't eat school lunch. I hated school lunch. So I was like, man, I ain't had a honey bun in a long time, man. Let me go in here and get a nigga. I saw that $2.40. I said, y'all lost your mind.
Shit, the Hostess fruit pies, they cost like $2.49, $3.
Tripping.
I told them motherfuckers, you can keep it. Like, but I said, look, matter of fact, you can keep it and I'll put it back on the shelf.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They closed down. They closing down the Hostess up the street in Shadeland.
Yeah, they announced that.
Yeah.
They did announce that. I got to give that to them for that one.
Yeah,
they announced the shit out of that.
You know, my neighbor, Ballhead, you know, he worked there.
Okay.
And he's been...
That's the one dropped off the car? Told you to work on the music?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He was there when it was Wonder Bread.
Yep.
And when it closed down and Hostess bought it, they rehired him into his old position. So he been there for a while. And I was talking to him about it closing down. And he was like, shit, bro, I'm going to find something different because they made him, they took back his years when Hostess took over, so he doesn't have enough on the books. He been there whatever many years.
So they changed names?
They changed ownership. They changed.
And so they changed his tenure.
Because they gave everybody that was already there an opportunity to reapply, but he had been there for so long, they hired him back in.
Right.
When Wonder Bread closed.
Really?
So you could scratch them 15 years off, and so it was starting back over. So I was asking him, but he was like, man, he showed me the severance package. I said, oh, you all right? He was like, yeah, I ain't got to do shit for a couple of years if I want to. He was like, and that's without retiring. He's like, but I'm not going to do that because he said I might chill through the winter. Because who wants to go work out in the snow? But when it warm up, I'm going to find another job, but I'm going to just put that in the bank. He's like, but between my 401k and this motherfucking severance package, and then they gave him a severance package and also are paying him throughout the rest of the year.
That makes sense.
What he would have been making?
Yeah.
On top of the severance package?
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
They just, because they knew they were closing.
Yeah.
You know, I like companies that do you people right, man.
I said, he was like, I ain't mad at it.
Everybody used to want to work there. Everybody used to want to work. Matter of fact, George used to work there.
Nigga, everybody wanted, nigga, that Wonder Bread was a big deal.
Yeah, and it smelled good.
Nigga.
I used to love rolling past that part of the city.
Facts. As soon as you hit, that shit was on 30th and Shaylin. You was coming from the north side. As soon as you hit 34th ish, as soon as you hit that motherfucker,
that's when it starts to get sweet.
Smell like a lady in the backseat breaking bread.
That church bread.
Yeah. I used to work at
that communion.
I used to work at Caterpillar.
Where was that?
It was down the street. You know where the CVS warehouse is? Off of 30th.
Yeah, 30th. 30th, not Mass Ave.
Back
30th.
in the thing back there. Like
yeah, that weird
on the
streets.
highway. Caterpillar's around the corner from there in that same area.
It's still there.
Yeah, I used to, nigga, you be in the parking lot of Caterpillar like. And you know where Chuck used to live at when we was kids?
Richard, yeah.
Chuck lived on, was Sadler.
Yeah, Sadler, yeah.
Nigga, you come outside his house, you got that motherfucker like, God damn, I'm hungry. Man, you just talked about Houston. The cops is trying to act like they ain't got no ties to each other, but it's starting to look a little weird.
What's going on?
You keep finding dead bodies in the bayou in Houston. And the last one was a little young black college student girl.
Well, I mean, all them motherfuckers there.
Another body has been pulled from the Houston bayou, the 6th in just 2 weeks. Police say they don't believe the deaths have anything connected, but this is the 15th body of this year.
This year?
And it's the 6th in 2 weeks.
From the same body of water?
Yeah.
Damn.
Houston police have discovered another body in the local waterway this time near Commerce and Million, bringing the total number of bodies found in the area bayou this year to 15. However, they do not believe the cases are connected. Nigga, I do.
Hey, what did Yellow Boy say?
Dump them in the river, everybody and cha-cha. You so old, Mr. Cole. You so old, Mr. Cole.
So that's the real thing.
Yeah.
Dump the body in the river.
Nigga.
That's crazy. You know what else is going on down there?
What?
So they was talking about Atlanta, one of the Carolinas, and particularly Houston, are the heave capitals now of the nation.
Heave?
How you spell heave?
Oh!
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
They said 20,000.
Houston is the love bump capital too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Love bumps, yeah.
Yeah, they said 20,000 cases in the last month.
Yeah, Houston and Atlanta both got an extremely high rate of that.
They said Atlanta's the highest, but Houston's right behind them. And in one part of the Carolinas.
Houston is the love bump.
Okay.
The herps.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I know what you meant.
Yeah, they're the number one in the city. I saw that about 5-6 months ago.
It's crazy because
it's a bunch of free love going on down there. Maybe
watching,
it's not free, but
things I be watching on YouTube usually is about, I'm into sociology and psychology, so I like seeing about real shit. But this chick, she came forward and was telling her
story.
Not her story, but she was telling to the dude. She was his side piece.
Okay.
He was with his baby mama. You know what I'm saying? She contracted it.
Gave it to him.
Well, she don't know. Because she don't know where she got it from. But she just know that she went to the doctor to take care of herself, and that's what came back. So she's doing her due diligence to be like, hey, I know I got it. I don't know if you do. But you and your baby mama might want to go get checked. Because this is what's happening to me. I'm not saying that you do, but I'm letting you know. And I can respect a motherfucker like that.
That's just so motherfucking crazy, man. I had a motherfucker. Luckily for me, I was never intimate with the young lady. Nah, mixed niggas. Luckily, that's Ja Rule in this particular movie.
I didn't know who that's what the fuck was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Light skin like that?
What?
They could have got somebody better.
Well, because they're not supposed to really make it look like him. But if you know 50 Cent's story, watch Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah.
50 Cent's story is that's supposed to be that nigga right there.
Well, I get who he is.
It's supposed to be supreme.
Right. I'm talking about
The light skinned nigga is supposed to be the new big rapper, which is Ja Rule. That's why when 50 Cent made it big, it seemed like he was just going at Ja Rule out of nowhere. But it was prior street shit.
They had some shit going on.
Yeah, but it was this shit. That's supposed to be Ja Rule.
Cause got 50 Cent stabbed up too when he did that How to Rob an Industry nigga.
Yeah. But he had already had problems before that.
Yeah, he did.
Even back to shit with his mama and all that, like it had been a problem. But that's why he always had beef with Irv Gotti and all them. But because they were his guys. Irv Gotti and them was Supreme's guys.
Did Jordan kill?
It looked like it, doesn't it?
It's not him. All right. I thought it was. I was like, shit. Like, why are you in a little movie like this?
What was we just saying?
We were talking about bodies in the river, the heave, the bumps.
The love bumps.
Yeah.
Oh, I was saying that I had a young lady, I was introduced to her, we was, vibing, and she told me before we crossed the line that she had it and da-da-da-da-da, and I was like, damn, I felt so sorry for her because she was such a sweet girl, but, I
understand.
I can't fuck with you. And she had told me the situation, like she was faithful to her baby daddy. He went out,
Did what he
got
did.
it, came back, gave it to her.
Hot dog her.
And she was a real sweetheart. I think Chips introduced me to her. She was a real sweetheart, man. Really hurt my motherfucking feelings. I felt so sorry for her. But I had to go away.
But at least she told you.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I said. I can respect.
I always respected her for that.
Anything that goes on, any type of whatever, tell me.
Yep, I always respected
I
her
hung
for
out
that.
with a chick that I didn't know had seizures because she had what's that shit?
Epilepsy.
No. Or your blood's real thin. I can't think of the name of it.
Wow.
Dude had it from Mobb Deep.
Yeah, sickle cell.
There we go. Thank you. She had something like
white blood cells attack other
she had
shit.
something like that and stuff, and it would make you like I don't know if she would just faint or whatever. But it never happened around me. It's just that she never told me until we done went to the club and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm being all type of absent-minded, not because I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm just thinking that motherfucker just being lame. You know what I'm saying?
My favorite eater of all times. Rest in peace, baby girl. My favorite eater of all times died because she had a seizure. She had a seizure and fell and hit her head and bled out.
Ouch. That
was my favorite head doctor in the entire world. I went to that girl funeral and we was not together. It was me and 15 other niggas in there that felt the same exact way. We was in there looking at each other like, bro. Yeah. But she had a scare prior to that. She had a seizure while she was driving, hit a tree, flew out, almost died. Broke up her body all up. Took a year and a half to heal up, like a bunch of. And then she, I guess she had a seizure, hit her head on the motherfucker and bled out.
Damn.
Yeah.
She was by herself?
I think so.
Just happened to be by herself?
Yeah, I think so.
That's scary though, man.
Yeah.
Because you can never tell, especially with that driving shit. I had a friend that happened to too. Had a seizure at the wheel and, miraculously got through it, you know what I'm saying? But still, that's uncontrollable and there's no warning.
Yeah, no warning. It just happens.
You can't just be like, oh, let me pull the fuck over real quick.
It just happens.
That's fucking scary, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, where do you go? Do you go to the sunken place? Like, where do you go?
And she could never explain it to me, and then they could never
remember where they went.
Well, the doctors could never properly diagnose old girl as to why she had them. So, with her not having a proper diagnosis as to why she had them, there was never like a real line of being able to do anything about it.
Right. They just happened.
They just happened. Because like you said with old with your lady friend that was having them, if she had them because of sickle cell, you can kind of monitor the sickle cell and try to.
Right.
They could never find out why she was having them. She was having neuro scans and all types of shit, bro. Like I used to talk to her about that shit because we was never like that, but we was real cool.
Right.
And she would be telling me about all that shit, and she be getting so frustrated with the doctors because they just couldn't figure it out. And she like, nigga, I'll literally be fine, and then I'll wake up. It's like I'll be at work, and I'll be doing something. Next thing I know, I'll wake up and 6 motherfuckers standing around me like, oh my God, like.
Yeah, that's the question though. Where do you go?
And she would always say she didn't like, it was just like blank, like you just.
Right.
Like
Like sleep sometimes.
Yeah, because I asked her, like, do you.
It's like your body clocks out.
Yeah.
That's scary, bro. That can happen to anybody.
Yeah.
Like.
People with epilepsy be having it. They can, like, flashing lights can set it off.
I've never drank to the point where I blacked out.
I have.
But I've tried, and I've never reached such feats.
I've only did that with the liquor once or twice. You know what used to do that to me all the time?
What?
Xanny bars.
See, I don't like.
But that's why I stopped taking them.
Medicine. Like
when I found out that they called to be racers for a reason.
So, therefore, like, not depression, but anxiety and shit.
I believe so.
Okay. And what's the other ones that everybody pop?
The perks.
Perks. Those are for like pain. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
I just don't understand what they do. I understand the pain ones. Cause I've had some pain pills, and like I said, I don't trust none of that shit.
Yeah.
I do them when I need to do them, for what I need to do them for, and that's it. Like, I don't drink on them. I don't do none of that shit because I don't like pills. I don't want to get used to them.
Man, listen. I used to take them Xanny bars the improper way because they call them the bar because the pill looks like a bar, but it looks like a bar because it's scored in 4 places. You're supposed to break it and break it. It's supposed one bar is supposed to be 4 pills. So you're supposed to be able to judge if you need
1 or 2,
the little corner, or if you need 2, or if you need
1 lump or 2.
Yeah,
give me 3.
Nigga, I was taking 3 whole bars. Then,
oh God,
nigga, the last night I did them. The very last night I did them, it was in 2004. Never forget it. Because the wildest part about it was, this is when I discovered why they call them erasers. Because chunks of your night will just no longer exist. Like, this is how it would go.
The Langoliers came and got them.
This is how it would go, bro. I be sitting here talking to you right now doing this.
Yeah.
And then I come to a McDonald's.
Oh, no.
And then I come to a strip club.
Oh, no.
And then I come to a Delight on 38th and College.
Yeah.
And then I come to, you know what I'm saying? And I did that all night till I came to in the county jail.
Well, that's why I don't want kids. That's why you don't want that.
I woke up in the jail. I said, where am I at? Nigga said, we in jail, bro. I said, He said, hey, you've been here for a while. I said, really? I said, really?
Were you shackled to the chair?
I know.
Okay.
I was just sitting in it. But he said, you've been here for a while. I said, really? He said, I've been here for 9, 10 hours. You was here when I got here. I said, huh.
Oh, God.
Nigga, I got up. We was at the processing center. So the processing center is like cells for niggas that be fucking up. But everybody is really just... The processing center's closed now, but everybody is just...
In holding, basically.
Like chairs. Like TVs in the corner, the phones
like
over there.
Like how they show you
in jail and on TV, yeah. So, I got up and went to the counter. I'm like, hey, I give him my name. She's like, we've been calling you for hours. I'm like, I don't know. She said, all right. So she did a little shit and she read off my charges. I said, who did all of that? Nigga, apparently I got into a fight with the law. Nigga, so many charges. And the craziest part about it was over years, pieces of it would
Come back.
start to come back.
See, I don't want that.
And nigga, that's the last time I did them.
I don't want that. Like I said, when I was younger, I used to purposely try to black out because I wanted the experience.
Yeah.
Everybody used to always talk about it, and just that I could never get there.
Ugh.
I got to belligerent. I got to cussing motherfuckers
Yeah,
out.
you gotta get past belligerent.
And they cut the alcohol.
Yeah, that's what I say. Because if you got to belligerent, the next step was blackout.
I don't.
You gotta keep drinking. You gotta drink past belligerent. Once you throw up and punch a nigga, you gotta keep drinking.
Yeah, they cut the liquor for me at that point.
Yeah, see, you gotta.
I was cussing out random white people.
Yeah, you was on the brink.
And I was so I was going to the mosh and shit too. I was fucking with the FOI real tight. I'm sitting there calling these motherfuckers dilapidated monkeys.
Oh shit! And yeah, you was on it.
What else did I say? Oh, y'all better watch out because the wheel's coming.
Oh wow!
Oh yeah, I was on some shit, and I think they flattened my tires.
To keep you from driving?
No, the people that I was cussing out.
Because you was cussing people out?
Yeah.
He said, we got a trick for this nigga.
And I never drink like that no more. But shit, I think, I know why I drink like that, nigga. I had 3 on the way.
I've been there.
I had 3 on the way at once.
I've been
shit,
there.
They was all about to be stair steps by months.
There. I had this 5 on the way at one time.
Woo.
And when it was all said and done, one got here.
Yeah, just one got here.
Yeah.
Well, 2 got here. 1 turned out not to be mine.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, you know how many got here for me, but in that particular time frame, 1 got here.
And stuff, man.
I was taking off for the food.
Yeah, that's the last time I drank like that.
Mm.
But any other time, bro, like, I could hold it. I think the last time I barely held it, and I actually pulled the fuck over and was like, we need to get a hotel.
Yeah.
I was out in Avon at Pork Chops, and, you know what I'm saying, just out there drinking like I can drink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit. I'm a gulper. I don't sip shit.
Yeah.
So we coming back down 36, nigga.
That shit hit you hard.
It was hitting before I left. I just thought I could make it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, I ain't going. I'm going to the south side now. I ain't about to stay out here. So we hit 36, and then the closer that budget in got, I was like, yeah, we're going there.
Hey, they
got a room.
They used to laugh at me when we was younger because once I've been drinking for a long time. So, of course, I've had my belligerent blackout days and this and that. But I've been a seasoned drinker for a long time. So, like, say...
Yeah, I can't drink.
Say we had a function, right? This is the 5th. So, say we had a function.
Yeah.
And we chilling, we having a good time. When this bottle gets about right here, I don't care how I feel. It's time to go.
Well, it's personal?
No. I'm drunk.
Oh.
Whether I know it or not.
Okay.
It hasn't processed yet.
I got you.
And if I can leave right now,
I'm good.
I can stop and get some food and get home before I'm... Yeah.
Danger mouse.
If I stay past there, find me a pillow.
Yeah.
I used to, if Chips was here right now, he used to tell you, because we used to drink way past there. But when we get to a certain point on the bottle, I kick my right shoe off. When that right shoe comes off, that means I'm napping here, nigga. When I wake up, I'll lock your bottom lock.
Yeah.
I wash this cup I'm about to drink this water out of.
That's what I was thinking that whole ride. And it seems like an eternity to get to where you're trying to go, which is right there in front of you.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? Everything's coming up late.
Yep.
The turn came up late. I'm like, fuck.
And I really honed that in when I started drinking tequila, because the thing is, more expensive tequilas, they process slower. Because it's more pure agave, and your body takes it. They got a lot to do with how the prostate, the liver process it.
Right.
It gets, regardless of how I feel, at this point in time in this bottle, I'm drunk. Now, if I want to get drunker or drunker, because right now, when I get right there, if I just stop drinking, cap that bitch off, and sit here and talk to you for 35 more minutes, By the time you leave, I'll be loaded. You'll be like, God damn, what happened, nigga? This shit finally.
It finally hits.
I'm a big nigga. It take a second for the shit to.
And that's why I don't like drinking. Because
Yeah.
it takes too damn long. It used to take long with weed. But this new shit, I don't know. It just comes. And plus, I'm already. So it don't really bother me that much. But like with the alcohol though, and like I said, I'm a gulper. So if I take a couple sips and I don't feel nothing, I'm like, well, fuck it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's where I fuck up. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. That's where I fuck up.
Yeah.
That's why I don't drink.
I don't take shots. I don't gulp. I sip.
I'll take a shot.
Cause I know what's to come.
Yeah.
I know what's to come. We about to get there, baby. You know, we.
But see, I'd rather do a straight shot. That's one thing. That's the only time I can have it straight. If I take a shot, and I know that's going to be a 10-minute interval, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm getting a drink, I gotta have that shit mixed with something, cause I know I'm just gonna kill it.
Yeah.
And I'm not. Yeah, it's not fun.
We was out. They said we was at Bubba's, and I was at the bar. I got a double shot of whatever it was. I think they had 1,800 Respirado on sale. I ordered something else, and she was like, if you drinking tequila, we got Respirado on sale right now. It's half the price of that for a double shot. I said, well, run me that. That's what I'm drinking tonight. She's like, you want anything else? I said, yeah, a cup of water. Double shot with Leon put me on that one. Double shot with a water back.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga, take your shot, sip your little water, and get right out all night.
Shit. Yeah, because everybody thinks water dilutes it. Nah, it helps it. It helps that shit course. It courses.
Help your body process it.
Hell yeah.
It helps it flow through. It helps
And
your
it
shit
keeps
process
you hydrated.
Yep.
That's all alcohol is doing anyway, sucking all the
Dehydrate
water.
the shit.
And shit.
All right, we got a follow up.
On who?
Metro Boomin, the producer. I don't know if you recall, a couple months back, the lady was suing him for some type of sexual misconduct.
Yeah.
And he was very adamant about him not being that type of nigga and never being involved in anything like that. And this was just a money grab. And
was he proven right?
Yes. A jury has found Metro Boomin not liable in all counts in a civil case filed by a woman who accused him of rape. Metro Boomin was sued by Vanessa Lamarstis. Last year, she claimed she had sex with him in the Las Vegas hotel room while she was unconscious after giving her a half a Xanax pill and a shot of liquor in 2016. She also claimed to become pregnant during the encounter, but aborted the child. Both her and Metro testified during the trial, and he was found not guilty by a jury of his peers. Which I know he came, sometimes when stuff like that come out, motherfuckers don't come out and like make a statement right away. Yeah. He pulled the Jay-Z. He came out immediately. Like, we're going right to court. There will be no settling. This is not, a lot of times motherfuckers do shit like that just to get you to settle. He was like, nigga, there will be no settling. You're not going to put that smut on my name. I ain't never did no shit like that with you. Let's go to court. Prove you did this shit.
Is that the one that be with Future?
If Metro don't trust you, I'ma shoot you, yeah.
Or she gonna get shot.
Shut up, nigga.
She gonna get shot. She deserves it.
But yep, so he been found.
He needs to stand 10 toes on what he says. He's Future, damn it. He saw it coming.
Yeah. So Metro's all good.
I got one.
I got two more currents.
All right. I got the big cat handler was mauled to death by his tiger. Says an investigation continued a long time ago Monday into what prompted a tiger attack and killed its handler over the weekend while performing in front of a crowd at an animal preserve in Oklahoma. Says the attack unfolded on a Saturday at the Growler Pines Tiger Preserve in Hugo in southeast Oklahoma near the Texas border and claimed the life of 37-year-old Ryan Easley, the owner of the preserve. Choctaw County Sheriff, whoever it is, says Easley and the tiger were performing for an audience when the animal turned on Easley, attacking him and killing him. Said it happened toward the end of a show in which there were people that saw this incident. Of course, they saw it. It says no one knows other than God above as to what made the tiger attack the handler. That's how we're going to read on that. But because they start going into this bullshit ass
backstory.
Yeah, and I don't really care because the tiger ate the man, and that's all we need to know.
Yeah,
and
he decided it was lunch.
But I'm trying to see where. Yeah, it says the organization said easily acquired young tigers from zoo operator Joseph Maldonado. You know who that is, right?
Well, that sounds familiar.
He's Joe Exotic.
That's where the tigers came from?
Yeah, it says the former Oklahoma Zoo owner featured in the 2020 Netflix special Tiger King. And
that was now 5 years ago.
Yeah, now serving a 21-year prison sentence. But yeah, that's where he got his tigers from.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Damn.
And one of them turned on that one lady.
Yeah.
Took her, what was her arm or her?
Yeah, was it her arm?
Well, it didn't turn on her. She put her arm in during feeding.
Yeah.
And thought this wasn't going to get swiped.
Like it was their best buddy.
Yeah. Like, oh, he knows to stop when it's me. No, he doesn't, bitch.
No,
You're meat, too.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, I can't blame him. He's a tiger. No, you can't blame him, you stupid bitch. Can't blame nobody fucking wild animal.
This one's about animals, too.
Uh-oh.
Tyrese.
Yeah,
singer,
I heard
actor.
about that. Yeah.
He surrendered himself to the Fulton County Jail following animal cruelty charges. Essentially, before I even read it up, he has cane corsos.
Yep.
And they killed one of his neighbor's dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And the neighborhood he lives in, that can't happen to those people's dogs.
What?
He lives in a very rich neighborhood.
Yeah, I get that.
So they probably killed Senator Karen's wife's Yorkie or some shit like that. You feel me?
No, I get it. I'm like, what do you mean this accident?
Yeah.
I get it now.
You feel me?
I get it now.
Yeah.
Well, how did he abuse the animals?
That's the crazy part with it. Because, technically he didn't abuse his animals, but I'm assuming that they're...
Saying he was neglectful because they got out?
Yeah.
That fucking happens. Dogs are fucking smart.
Not when Senator Kennedy's wife's Yorkie.
The Pomeranian.
Yeah, not when that happens. Tyrese surrendered to Fulton County Jail following animal cruelty charges. Tyrese has finally surrendered to the police following a dog attack drama. The singer turned himself in early Thursday morning to Fulton County Jail, according to blah, blah, blah. The arrest came after weeks of legal back and forth over a fatal dog attack in the upscale Buckhead neighborhood.
Oh.
Jail records show Tyrese was booked at 5:59 a.m. on October 3rd and was released shortly after on a $20,000 bond. The actor faces charges of animal cruelty after authorities say his 4 dogs attacked and killed a 5-year-old Colliver King Charles Spaniel named Henry.
I guess that's a medium dog?
It's a little dog.
They ain't that little. They probably about right here.
Yeah.
They're ankle biters, but
Yeah.
they're not that little.
The warrant was issued September 22nd after Tyrese reportedly refused to turn over the dogs for an investigation. In a statement, he expressed sympathy for the family who lost their pet. To the family who lost their beloved pet, please know that I am... This is a statement from Tyrese.
I get you.
To the family who lost their beloved pet, please know that I am praying for you, grieving with you, and will continue to face this tragedy. Honesty and responsibility and compassion. This isn't the first time the dogs drew attention. Doorbell footage from the day of the incident showed the animals growling and barking moments before the fatal encounter. So basically his dogs managed to get free, and which are probably well taken care of and
Before the
loved.
butt cracker done, too.
What? When he turned?
It said 5:40.
No, that's when he turned himself in.
Oh, that's when he turned himself in. I thought that's when the incident.
No, that's the best time to turn yourself in.
Oh, I get it. Because the court's coming
You'll
up.
be on before dinner.
Well, I was thinking that the dogs got out about that.
No.
Yeah.
No, they what happened was he refused to turn the dogs over Because, most of the time,
Yeah, kill him.
they euthanize them.
Yeah, euthanize him.
So he refused to turn the dogs over. So he's been going back and forth since the 22nd with the courts, and they finally decided to issue him a warrant, so he turned himself in. And that's the proper time to turn yourself in, because last time I turned myself in at 5:30 in the morning. I was out by 5 or 6 in the afternoon.
12 hours.
And that's with me having street nigga money. I'm sure he was out way quicker than that.
Yeah. Probably sung a song.
Yeah.
He probably did an old Coca-Cola commercial song.
I saw the funniest video in the world the other day. It was a black lady and her white coworker who was a man who was in his mid-20s. And she had him listening to music. But she had him listening to Tyrese songs.
Oh.
And then when it was done, she was like, "You're never going to believe who that was." Because he's a Fast and Furious fan, but he doesn't know it from the music.
Right.
So she finally handed him the CD. Look, he said, "There's no way in the world this is." So yeah, he's an R&B star way before the movie. She was like, he's like the guy from Fast and Furious, the guy from G.I. Joe. She's like, yeah.
Also from Coca-Cola.
Yeah, like also. But he was like, this song is great. Like he was listening to it. She was listening to Sweet Lady and shit.
I love Sweet Lady.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah. But yeah, so.
That's when you appreciate niggas that can sing.
Yeah.
Shit. These niggas now, I don't know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah, it's a couple of them that can still do it, but not many.
Not many.
Yeah, and then, you ain't got no more, right?
Nah,
I got one more, and I was going to make Buddy a fecal, but I don't think he's a fecal, man. He's kind of a genius.
What do you do?
Georgia inmate sentenced to 480 months in federal prison for creating and mailing 2 bombs while incarcerated.
Bravo. Because if you got it past the team.
That's what I'm saying. One was sent to the United States courthouse in Anchorage, Alaska.
That's Dr. Claw.
Yep. Look, he looked like he did that shit.
Oh yeah, he did it.
One was sent to the United States courthouse in Anchorage, Alaska.
Damn.
And the other was sent to the Department of Justice in Washington D.C.
And where the fuck was he?
I find out. David Dwayne Cassidy.
Oh, he did that shit.
57.
The nigga's name is DDC.
Yeah. Was sentenced to 480 months in months imprisonment on both counts to run consecutively for the following, to be followed by a 5-year term of court-ordered supervision in federal prison for creating and making destructive devices while incarcerated in Georgia State Prison. Evidence is found during the investigation revealed that Cassidy built and mailed 2 bombs during his time in jail. The bombs never exploded because they were discovered when they got to the place that they were going.
But why the fuck did they even get there?
But they made it out of the prison.
That's what I'm saying. They should have never got there.
Yeah. Because they made it out of the prison.
He had some people with him. Somebody wanted them people gone.
I said, man, that man's a motherfucking half a genius.
Shit, he probably got a fucking Dexter's lab somewhere. He just presses a towel in his cell and opens up the floor and shit.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh man, that's great.
2 bombs.
Yeah, and mailed them.
Yeah, and mailed them.
Far ass parts of the country.
Successfully to D.C. and Anchorage, Alaska. From Georgia.
He should have mailed himself.
He should have. That's it for them currents. You know what time it is.
It's time for break.
It's time for a break.
I gotta stand up on this one.
It's time for the breakulator. It's time for the breakulator. It's time for the breakulator. It's time for the breakulator.
I can't even remember how it goes.
Break time. Yep. Back at it.
Yes, sir.
Back in effect.
The Florida man. Let's see. I got 2 of them. Cass said he got 2. I got this first one. I think both of mine are just fucking dark. This first one's called Balcony Dog.
Oh, okay.
You don't really imagine where that's about to
That
go.
don't sound good.
So, a Florida man, he threw a dog that was protecting a teen girl off a balcony.
Damn. I don't know.
This just in. Kurt Loder with MTV. It says a Florida man faces animal cruelty and other charges for throwing off a balcony a dog that was trying to protect a teenage girl. It says Monday, deputies were dispatched to unincorporated St. Petersburg to arrest 44-year-old Nigel Myers. Officials said earlier in the day Myers followed a 15-year-old girl into her bedroom. How the hell he do that? Followed her into the living room and tried to get her back into the bedroom. During the altercation, a 3-year-old pit bull named Sparta, sounds about right, tried to protect the victim. Authorities said Myers slammed Sparta against the dog cage before picking him up by his hind legs and throwing him off the second floor balcony.
Jesus.
Sparta suffered serious injuries but is expected to survive. Officials charged Myers with aggravated animal cruelty and lewd and lascivious conduct, domestic battery, and child abuse.
Okay, then. Myers?
Nigel Myers.
Fuck you, Nigel. Florida man was arrested after allegedly killing, cooking, and eating 2 of his pet peacocks.
Damn it.
Because his neighbors kept feeding them. Is that one of yours?
That was one of mine.
Damn, my bad. Craig Vogt, 61, was arrested on a third-degree felony charge of aggravated animal cruelty. Craig allegedly told investigators that he had killed 2 peacocks because his neighbors kept feeding them. He had written the neighbor a letter telling her that he would continue to kill his pet peacocks if she kept feeding them to prove a point. He also admitted to killing the bird by cutting the bird's neck out of spite.
Damn.
Then bleeding it out, and then later eating the bird after cooking it in the air in a frying pan.
I mean, that might have been some good bird.
Probably.
I ain't never had no peacock.
While he was taken to jail, the man told deputies that he would kill all of his pet peacocks upon release to prevent anyone from taking them from him.
Nah, that's because that first one was good.
Yeah. He said, you know what? I'll kill all these motherfuckers to eat all this yummy, delicious peacock meat.
This delicacy.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have a second one now.
No.
I stole that from you. I'm sorry. I think for the first time ever, we've got a reoccurring Florida man.
Who? What did this one do?
It's a young lady.
Uh-oh.
She's back again. Florida woman arrested again for drugging men and snatching Rolexes in Miami. Miami have arrested Pompero Beach woman accused of using nightlife as a cover to drug and rob unsuspecting men. Authorities say 25-year-old Angela Chalel Esty was taken into custody Wednesday, linked to a Brickell apartment theft that mirrors previous accusations against her. Investors say Esty and other women met 2 women on August 9th. The group later returned to the upscale apartments. By morning, one man realized he had been cleaned out. He reported a Rolex worth $20,000, $4,000 in cash, and his friend's imitation Rolex. His friend had a fake boy, all missing. Said a Miami detective familiar with the case. The second victim also noticed a $500 Cash App charge he didn't authorize.
Oh.
Sent herself a Cash App. The victims didn't remember much, and that's a red flag, police said. Nothing they suspected drugs were used to impair the men's memory. Surveillance videos from the bar helped identify Esty again, and the police say she was later confirmed by one of the victims in a lineup. This isn't her first time, officers confirmed.
Oh, yeah.
We've seen this pattern before, and it's playing out again.
My only question is... Oh, my bad. I thought you were done.
I think that's it. Yeah. ST is now charged with burglary, and she's being held without bond because she was already out on bail from previous charges.
How are these motherfuckers getting into people's cash apps and sending themselves money without knowing their codes?
The phone's probably open.
No, the code on the cash app.
Oh well, probably Face ID.
All right, I use code, so
Yeah, probably Face ID. Cause like I use Face ID, but I don't be in situations like that. But if you, goddamn it, got a nigga face there and he sleep.
I see that then. Okay, but I don't. Like I said, I use numbers, so I don't understand. That's like when people should be like the chick with the water boys. Said they cashed out themselves $1,000. How?
She probably didn't have a code on her phone. Bro, you'd be surprised how many people don't have a single code.
I know. I just thought the Cash App automatically made you.
You can turn it off.
I didn't know that.
You can turn it off.
I would just keep it on.
Because on back when I had Cash App, I had it turned off because I had my phone secure, like I had to get into the phone.
Right.
So then I didn't feel like having to double. But like with my Apple Pay is on my Face ID.
Okay.
So if you go to type in and send yourself money on my Apple Pay, if you got my face, you can click. I tell you some funny shit. Remember, okay, so my two daughters that left out of here earlier, where you was like, who's the oldest?
Yeah.
You see how much they look alike.
Yeah.
They can open each other's phones.
Really?
Face ID.
Wow, that's crazy.
And they hate it.
That is crazy.
They hate it. They look so much alike that they can open each other's phones with the Face ID. They can grab each other's phone right now. Them folks click right up.
That's scary too, man.
Yeah.
Like, what if you run across a doppelganger? That is scary.
They look so much alike, bro. When they was kids, I knew it, so I would write like their initials or the dates on the back of baby pictures.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna be able to realize
which one is which.
At some point in time,
especially with babies.
Yeah.
Unless they had a certain distinctive look to them.
They did not.
Like my cousin, I used to make fun of her all the time. She had a little girl. She looked like a little Indian baby. Like she was over in India or something. I was like, what is this? She's so dark and she looks Indian.
Hell no.
Well,
I'm trying to find this one more picture so I can show you exactly how much they look. That was the last photo, man, though. So
you got any melanated?
I have no melanated.
I have none. Pretty sure somebody did something. But
somebody did do something great, but I haven't caught wind of it or talked about it. Or
the plastic man. I don't know his name, but let's pray for him that the government doesn't come and take him away.
The one that's making fuel from plastic?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're going to come get him.
I think they already got him because I ain't seen no more for you. So.
Yeah, they're going to come get him.
He's not on TikTok anymore.
Bro, we have seen on numerous occasions, you don't get to be that type of nigga.
Did the one dude died, didn't he? The last black man that had the water car?
Yeah.
Remember
he died mysteriously?
Well, no, he got shot at the Albertsons.
Oh, that's right.
Remember they had that random shooter?
Yeah, mysteriously. The random grocery store shooting. They just happened to kill him, but that guy traveled from across state lines to
to that particular store.
And
he hate niggers.
And sought it out, and
that's what he said. He told the white man, "You're okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
You're fine.
I'm not here for you.
I'm here for these niggas.
I'm here for these niggas." I can't find this picture. I wish I could find it.
Oh, okay.
It's so motherfucking. It's them two right after they was born, and they look so much alike. They sit next to each other, look like the same. They look like twins, even though they're a year apart.
Let's see. I got two fecals. How many you got?
I got two. I go after you.
All right. This first one is a storage unit. I don't even remember if they was here or not. It says a couple was charged after their 6 children were allegedly locked in a putrid storage unit with a urine bucket.
No.
Yeah, 2 parents in Wisconsin, that's what it was. 2 parents in Wisconsin have been charged with multiple. It's weird shit going on in Wisconsin. Charged with multiple counts of child neglect after allegedly locking their 6 children in a storage unit. Charles Dupriest, 33, and Isaiah, I hope I'm saying that right, Zielinski, 26, have been charged with 2 counts of child neglect and 4 counts of neglecting a child under 6 years old. Dupriest has also been charged with possession of a firearm. Police responded to a report of children in the storage unit near 27th Street and Silver Spring Drive in Milwaukee. Upon arriving at the scene, officers heard the sound of a child crying, as well as another child coughing, and reported it. The Milwaukee Fire Department arrived on the scene and cut the padlock off the unit, which I don't understand why cops don't have shit like that. At which point 6 children, ages 9, 7, 5, 3, 2, and 2 months.
Jesus Christ!
Damn, 2 months were found inside. Further complaint, as the report says, there was no response from the fire department when people reached out. Says authorities stated that the unit contained a sofa, a bare mattress, and 1 bucket used for piss.
Jesus.
Officials said the interior of the storage unit smelled putrid, and that the children's sole source of light came from a crack at the bottom of the garage door. Damn, so they was in the dark.
In the dark, pissing out of that bucket.
So the 9-year-old allegedly told authorities that he was responsible for taking care of his 5 younger siblings, and that he was tasked with feeding the infant and holding her when she cried. He also allegedly said that his parents would get drunk and give them all whippings.
Damn.
The complaint further stated that the officers found Dupriest and Zielinski sleeping in an SUV outside the storage unit with the family dog. The couple told police that they had been homeless for about 6 weeks. Dupriest allegedly claimed that he had previously slept in the storage unit with the children, but stopped because their dog had tore up the truck. Zielinski made her first appearance in court on Friday, September 19th. It became visibly emotional during a statement from the court. Commissioner, blah, 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 blah. This is, whatever. It says Zielinski is being held on a bond for $5,000, while Dupriest is being on a bond for $20,000, and that's pretty much how it wraps up. Because it don't say nothing else. They just start talking about what the lawyers and shit was saying to him.
Okay.
And I don't really give a fuck about that. I mean, I guess they fecals, but they tried.
No.
I mean, they let the dog sleep in the storage unit with the kids.
No.
They just
no
got
electricity with piss buckets.
They just got kicked out, and they have nowhere to go. They could have called grandma.
They got to figure out another way.
No, they do.
Pastor Robert Morris.
Who that is?
T Daddy's former spiritual advisor. Pled guilty to raping a 12-year-old for years.
For years?
Yeah. Robert Morris.
12-year-old? Every year you get a new 12-year-old?
We better find out. I think it's the same one. Robert Morris built his reputation off preaching faith, morality, and guidance. He founded Gateway Church in South Lake, Texas, and rose high enough to become a spiritual advisor to Donald Trump. But his powerful image hid one of his darkest secrets imaginable. In October 2025, Morris pled guilty to 5 counts of lewd acts with a child after admitting he essayed a girl starting when she was just 12 years old. The survivor, Cindy Clemshire, revealed the abuse began in 1982 when Morris was staying in her home as a traveling evangelist. She says he groomed her and molested her repeatedly over more than 4 years. An emotional courtroom statement Clemshire said, "There is no such thing as consent from a 12-year-old child. I was not a young lady, but a child. You committed a crime against me." That's what she said when he was being sentenced. She also accused him of hiding behind the mask of faith, pretending holiness while abusing her behind closed doors. Clemshire has accused Morris of molesting and raping her during her early teens, using his spiritual authority to groom her and silence her, molesting and raping her during her, to my bad, to silence her, and threatening her to keep abuse secret, trying to minimize the crime as an inappropriate relationship once confronted decades later.
Wow.
Yeah.
Inappropriate.
Yeah, but he
Really?
But he got convicted today. You sick bastard.
Well, yeah, he got to go.
Yeah.
We need to get rid of him like that chef that was in Mar-a-Lago.
You know the funny thing? They don't want to act like that man is on that goddamn list, nigga. Everybody that's around that nigga is a pedophile.
Yep.
You don't think that nigga's a pedophile?
They all went to the same parties.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He just got mad the last time because somebody had something of his daughter.
Who?
Somebody, I don't know. That's why he's trying to blow the list up, because somebody had something on his daughter.
You know the word on the conspiracy curb.
What's that?
Buddy was
Which buddy?
Kurt.
Oh.
Was kind of advocating for that list to come out. And it was getting some traction with his.
He probably heard Charleston White, and he probably about to start laying into their ass.
He was kind of advocating for that list to come out, and that was so the word on the, you know what I'm saying?
I never heard that one, but yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one. Out of all the things I didn't heard, that's more reasonable.
Yeah,
that seems more of a reason for somebody to get that angry to do it.
Yeah,
because all these times he's been talking on campuses and shit, and ain't nothing happened.
Yeah,
not even no uproars.
And then for it to happen where it happened, who it happened?
Predominantly where?
Utah.
You know what I'm saying? No nigga Utah.
Yeah, they're saying the conspiracy theory is that whatchamacallit had that done because Buddy voice was powerful.
Yeah,
and it was all good when it wasn't being
broadcasted about
used against him.
Yeah.
But if you start talking about this list that you're trying to tell us doesn't exist now and it's fake after years of investigation and us being told it's completely real.
Yeah.
And now you're like, nah, that don't exist.
That's crazy, bro. Shit, I got one more. This is 10 years. Imagine this, bro.
I'm listening.
Man kept several people captive in his basement over 10-year span to control their eating habits, bathroom access, and finances. How?
Oh no.
A South Carolina man is behind bars for keeping 4 people captive in his basement for years.
It's happened before.
Listen to his name. Donnie Ray Birchfield. That's DRB. It's Dr. B.
He did that shit.
He's a junior, of course. He's 35. He stands accused of myriad. So he had to be 25 starting this. 10 years?
Yeah.
Stands accused of myriad crimes, including 4 counts of false imprisonment, 4 counts of exploitation of a vulnerable adult, 2 counts of abuse of a vulnerable adult, 2 counts of domestic violence, and 4 counts of financial fraud, according to the attorney, the South Carolina Attorney General's office. It said, the horrific, let's see, I'm going to read this, fuck it. Warrants in this case were recently released. It says that a sick individual right here, one of the defendant's neighbors told the news, he's a sick person to do something like that. The horrific allegations concern residents of Churchill Drive in Lancaster, a small town located a few miles south of the border. Whatever. It says the investigation began on July 25th after Lancaster police were called in response to an unattended death, according to the warrants. one of the alleged captives died. She was married, and the defendant was the sole caregiver to her and her husband. Authorities are unclear how Birchfield knew the couple. Birchfield is also alleged to have denied the husband access to sustenance and medical necessities. The two other victims were women with whom the defendant was romantically involved. One woman had been living with Birchfield since September 2024. That's not 10 years then. The other woman had been living in the house since 2015. Birchfield is said to have controlled the victim's movement only by allowing them out of the basement when he allowed. This level of control extended to when the victims ate and used the restroom.
Jesus Christ.
Each victim's cell phone was controlled by the defendant in order to keep them from calling for help. And at least one of one of his so-called romantic partners was regularly strangled. These routine punishments caused her to fear for her life, of course. Adding to how much? Okay, that's two more. Adding to the woman's apparent fear was a comment the defendant allegedly made about prior experience with disposing a human body. Birchfield also committed extensive financial crimes against the couple in his care. The scheme involved years of using the couple's credit and debit cards to pay for at least $2,000 in online Walmart purchases dating back to 2021. At least 32 such purchases were made solely for the listed suspect's use and not for the victim. That's fucked up. A local police, that's whatever. Anyway, it says this year, however, the spending apparently ramped up. In 8 months of this year, he allegedly spent in excess of $11,800 from the couple's bank account to pay off his own debts. Officers say the investigation is ongoing and could lead to additional charges. Birchfield is being detained without bail at the Lancaster County Detention Center.
Okay.
But they never. So these people were just getting checks from the government? And then, like, after all this time, like, nobody was wondering where they was, no doctor's visits, no nothing?
You know, it ain't hard to disappear around this motherfucker, unless they want to find you.
You know what I'm saying? But they still giving out that money. And y'all ain't came in for no doctor's appointments?
Well, you know, some of that shit, how many years was it?
They said 10. But they said, I don't know, because it was weird, because he said that the other people didn't come to like 2021. You know what I mean? But one of the romantic bitches was there since 2015.
Well, the 2021, man, a lot of that you can, you know, COVID and post-COVID, with a lot of the phone interviews and shit like that, bro, a lot of that shit's getting put to the wayside.
Yeah.
Because normally, they at least want to check on you once a year. But you know what? The COVID shit happened, bro. Shit got twisted up.
Yeah.
It sounded like they finally getting back on track, and that's when they discover some of that shit.
They're about to find a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, they really are.
Motherfuckers just got. Yeah.
Okay, boom. This is my last fecal. This is I'm mad both my fecals got to do with T Daddy. Devoted T Daddy supporter opens fire in a Michigan church.
Oh yeah.
Kills 4 and sets the building ablaze.
I forgot about that.
A Michigan community was rocked by a senseless mass shooting at a Mormon church. Now, authorities believe the gunman may have been a devoted Trump supporter. 40-year-old Thomas Jacob Sanford, that's the man. Thomas Jacob Sanford stormed into the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Grand Blanc Township on Sunday morning, ramming his truck through the doors, opening fire on worshipers, and setting the building ablaze. 4 people were killed, 8 were wounded, and Sanford was fatally shot by police minutes later. The investigators found signs of political allegiance A large Trump sign was displayed on a shed in Sanford's home in Burton, just 15 minutes away. A Facebook photo shows him wearing a Re-elect Trump 2020 shirt with the phrase, "Make liberals cry again," alongside his wife and son. There's still a lot to learn, Donald Trump said on the Truth Social media. This appears to be yet another targeted attack on Christians in the United States of America. That man's so full of shit.
Okay.
Yeah, this nigga done ran the church with the car, smoked 4 motherfuckers in there while they was praying to the Lord.
What was it? And what kind of church was it? I mean, I know it
was a Mormon church.
Latter-day Saints church, but I'm just saying, like, was it predominantly white, predominantly black?
It was white. It was a Mormon church. Ain't no black Mormons.
I mean, there are some, but they're not like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody wants to follow John Smith like that.
Yeah, he just lost his shit when took him out.
What they say on South Park, dumb, 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 dumb.
Yeah.
Every time I hear somebody talk about Mormons, that's all I can think of is dumb, 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 dumb. I'm not shitting on y'all religion. South Park did it.
Yeah, South Park did, not me.
I used to talk to them motherfuckers, man. Shit, back when I was going through that that religious path of trying to find somewhere to fit in at.
Man, look,
I came through on the bikes, and I had to talk to them.
I think the problem with all of us is we don't talk to each other.
Oh yeah, because you get told the motherfuckers are weird. You don't talk to people based off of what other people say.
Like, in all honesty, I attribute my more balanced nature to being a drug dealer in my youth. I sold this shit to a lot of different people.
Right.
And I talked to a lot of different people about a lot of different lifestyles. I had white plays, I had gay plays, I had trans plays, I had black plays, and when you actually sit down and talk to people, bro, you gather a better understanding that we're more alike than disalike.
Everybody.
And when you gather that understanding, it makes it harder to hate people for no apparent reason.
There you go.
It just really does, bro.
When you have a genuine connection to it.
Yeah, and that's why
you can't have a forceful one.
Yeah. And that's why that's why I always reference back to the hillbilly thing, right? So when I first jumped off the porch, right, with cocaine, the hard kind, my mentor, I hate to call him that in a sense, but my mentor.
Your OG was Whitney Williams.
Yeah, my OG, right? So how it started was, I was my OG's driver. I just used to drive him to make his plays every day because I was a young nigga with license with a nice car. I already had a nice car from other things I had going on. So I was a young nigga with a license and a nice car. And Buddy got in my ear and was like, "I'll give you XYZ a day just to take me to bust my plays. I don't have a license. I can't be driving. My record's too bad to drive." When I was that young, I had no idea what he meant, but as I got older and became a habitual blah, 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 I fully understood. So that's how it started. And then at some point in time, when he got his shit together, he was like, "Man, I'm going to start driving here soon. Your best bet would be to get on." And I was like, "Well, that makes sense, but right now, I just have money. I don't have
that
clientele, because I got money to buy that."
Right.
He was like, "Well, I'll give you 4 of my lowest level plays to get you started, as long as you get the shit from me." And that's how the ball got rolling. So with that being said, those 4 lowest level plays were trailer park white people. So I spent a lot of time on the south side of Indianapolis in the trailer parks.
Right.
And that's when I discovered that these trailer parks ain't no different
In the hood.
In the hood.
Nah, they look different.
Mm-hmm.
Built different. They're designed to throw you
Yeah,
off.
these is buildings. Them is
Trailers.
trailers.
They can move.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I looked at a trailer.
Yep.
I'm like, they can move. They about the same size as a damn house any damn way.
But how everything maneuvered in there, the commerce, the barter system for the trade, the unsupervised children, the welfare, the drunk baby daddy, the lack
litter.
of cleanliness, the
Yeah.
clutter,
What you mean?
the poverty, it was all the same, just a different skin tone.
Yeah.
And I remember being like 15 years old, 16, 17 years old, and was like, y'all just don't realize it's the same shit.
Bro. That's how I had a clear understanding of it. Once you see both sides of the track,
Yeah.
it's like, what the fuck are we talking about? You don't like me because of my skin? Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
But then to say something that other people are doing the same as me, get the fuck out of
Like I
here.
remember watching Theo Von talk about it, and he almost
That's my
nail
dude.
on the head.
That's my dude right there. I like
But
Theo.
he's missing the part where his skin color innately gives him an advantage.
Yeah, it's going to.
He's missing that part because he was talking about the black people that he grew up with poor. Like, man, our people took all this shit from your people. They didn't give it to me, blah, 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 blah. And then all that's funny and it sounds good and we are all going through the same things. But if you decided to cut your hair the right way and put on a suit,
We got it.
you feel me? And that's where he's missing the. But yeah, at the basis of it, man, it's just the same.
It's all the same, bro.
And just the way the world is fucked up, if they get their shit together, they can come about it. It's a lot easier for one of them to quit drinking Budweiser, put on a suit, cut the mullet, and go get a job.
They gotta talk proper though.
Yeah.
Now, they talk about niggas not talking proper. They don't never say. Come on, man. They don't never say nothing about the trailer parks talking like that. They got their own Whybonics too.
Yeah, Whybonics. I like that. I wish I knew how to spell that. That'd be the name of this one.
Let's make it up.
I'm following your lead. You tell me.
Oh shit.
It's got to be YHB.
Yeah. Why?
YHY.
YHY. Bonics.
BOI.
BOICS. Whybonics.
Yep. BOIC.
What's it? WHY or WHI?
WHY.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Whybonics. Because that's that shit. They need a motherfucking, they need a goddamn dictionary.
Boy, 'cause I be watching.
All of them sound like Boonhire.
They do.
That's why Boonhire's character was so hilarious to me.
Or the dude from is that Joe Dirt?
They're Tay.
Yeah, when he went back to New Orleans.
Yeah.
Hey, home where you make it, boy.
How much you make
What?
it? What?
Home where you make it, boy. But yeah, you know what I mean. That's the Whybonics. They act like they don't have their own languages either. They don't speak the King's language properly.
Because they don't like to talk about the people.
No, they don't want to talk about themselves. They want to talk about everything else because they know that we'll be emotionally charged about what they say about us, and then we'll go in and start saying stuff about us.
Yep.
But yeah, everybody else gets overlooked. But this baby boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's the one thing I ain't like about Vaughn's statement, because he was on point with like.
You know what? He probably ain't thinking about it. Like
I know, and but that's the real problem.
It is the problem, but that's the education too.
Yeah, that's the real problem, because a lot of them don't know how
Yeah.
fucked up or don't do that. She's beautiful.
No, not doing all that fucking bird neck shit. Look at that shit. I hate this shit.
Beautiful. So yeah,
I hate that shit. I hate this shit. I hate this. I hate that.
I hate this shit.
I hate that shit too. What the
I
fuck is the air?
despise
What are we
this
grabbing the air for?
I don't know. Gotta clock.
I mean, I get this one. I get that a little bit. But it
fucking
comes
know.
from a lot of this, and they want to make it like this.
Gotta clock the T, man. We out of here. We just rambling. Peace. 200.
The fuck? They gotta do
the fuck?
the little neck and shit.
The fuck?
Don't forget to call your
Hey man, fuck all that, man. 200, man.
200. Whybonics.
Whybonics. Look, we here, we rolling, we rotating.
Hell yeah.
And we appreciate the fuck out of y'all.
We'll be back.
And if you saw me tell you we appreciate the fuck out of y'all, we really appreciate the nigga who stay here for this.
Yeah. A lot of y'all don't.
Fuck out of y'all.
Don't know how I know that, but I know that.
I know it because I be paying attention to the whatchamacallits. The things. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Peace.